The Education Foundation of Eagle County welcomes you to Project Funway 2021.
La Fundación de la Educación del Condado de Eagle les da la bienvenida al proyecto Funway del 2021.
This is Project Funway 2021, and I am so happy to be here with you to support the Education Foundation of Eagle County and all they do for our students and our teachers. My name's Eric Williams, and let's get into this show because it's going to be one like you've never seen before. Obviously, we would love to all be together like we have been in the past, but COVID-19 threw a little wrinkle in that this year, but we didn't let that stop us. And so what we did is we went and selected, and I mean the Project Funway team, the EFEC team, and the entire community. We went and selected 10 different families that have been integral parts of Funway over the years, and we delivered them a box of materials. They were allowed to use some other pieces as well to make a design, but they had to use what was inside that box, the special ingredient, if you will, and boy did they come up with some awesome ideas. So 10 different families doing some incredible things. You'll see all of that. You're also going to see many different opportunities for you to be a part of this show, whether it be to vote, whether it be to donate. We know that it's a tough year for a lot of people, but every donation that you would make to the Education Foundation of Eagle County goes to help our students and our teachers with precious resources that they need to move forward right now. It's really an important way that we get to give back. And as I think about give back, I think about going all the way back to when this started. Can you believe it's been 10 years that we've been doing Funway at this time? And so to give us kind of a retrospective and kind of take a look back, we went to one of those people that's been in there since the very beginning, Miss Pavan Kruger. Let's see what she has to say.
Better than it seems. Present company excluded in every way.
Year one, it started as a handful of girlfriends sitting around. One of my friends bought a sewing machine and said, I sewed a dress. I want to show it off. And so we decided to have a little among friends design off. We started 10 years ago at the Eagle Vale Pavilion, and we maybe had 70 people there, and now we've had to move to the Dobson Arena because it can literally accommodate as many people as we need. Last year we had over 800 people, and in future years I anticipate we could get up to 1,000. What's been really cool is seeing kids grow up through Project Funway. And they started as, just sort of cute designers, and all of a sudden they become these phenom designers who are forces of their own in the design world. I think some of my favorite materials are some of the weirder ones, like panty liners. Who knew that would become such a beautiful dress? Condoms was also equally beautiful. And then probably the most stunning in my mind was the pine cones taken apart and assembled onto a blue plastic tarp. It was stunning. One of the most gratifying things about the event is to see how profoundly we are able to support our teachers in the trenches as a result of Project Funway. 10 years later, I think it's become something that has inspired the whole community to give and show up and enjoy, and has become a true community event. It's so great to be a part of this creative community that comes together and literally creates magic out of nothing.
A big thanks to Pavan for giving us kind of that look back over the last 10 years. And remember, this is an interactive show. We want you to be a part of this. You get to vote, you get to text, you get to give, but we're so glad that you're a part of Project Funway 2021. Let's meet the judges of Project Funway 2021. Our first judge, one of the winners from last year, Mr. Gio Napoli. Also on the judging dais, if there is a godfather to this event, it is Mr. Carl Kruger, competed in this thing since the beginning. Carl Kruger's better half, Pavan Kruger, also one of our judges, an incredible architect and designer in this valley. We're lucky to have her. And a special guest, one of the founders of Project Funway, Miss Claire Thayer, joining us for Project Funway 2021.
This is your box.
Come on,
Can we go in?
just dig right now.
All right. Oh, we got some belts. Awesome. Maybe we'll be beheading the little animals.
Are you really gonna do this? With no anesthetic, we're just gonna go.
Yeah.
Hey, this is this year's, but I want to talk a little bit about some of the years
Okay.
past, if we could. You always make dresses that they're very memorable. Why this one? Are you making statements, or are you just...
Project Funway has been going on for 10 years now, and it's been hard to come up with things that haven't been done, and it got harder every single year to do that. So my condom dress was something that was going to push the envelope a little bit. This was, I believe, 2018, and I got 3rd place.
I'm just thinking of your online purchasing history over the years for
Yeah,
Project
it's-
Funway. Yeah, it's 2,000 condoms and 100 Barbies. And, I don't know about this lady.
Project Funway 2021 saw incredible offerings from the Manwiller Design House. Of course, Sarah and Grace, always known for their designs, both pushing the borders and really kind of being fashion forward. You can take a look. Say No More Promotions donated all those belts you see on Grace. And of course, many, many decapitated and skinned little puppies there, making Sarah's dress as incredible as it is. What an offering from the Manwiller Design House. Like I said, they've been in it so many years. They love to kind of push those boundaries as to what we're going to see, but they bring it year after year, stage presence and design coming together. What an incredible design, what a great family. Let's see what's next.
Welcome.
You had mentioned that there's a story that goes along with it that I'm gonna wanna hear. What is this story?
I look a little bit miserable for a reason because it was sponges, and you know when they're soft and wet, like I had a spray bottle before and I sprayed myself because
You were
it was like, yeah, because the dry sponges are like really scratchy.
So what was in the box?
Placemats. I was given placemats, which was awesome because this was actually the first placemat I was given. And they said, okay, we've got some placemats, we're gathering, more to come. And I thought, this is great, I can work with this.
Kelly and Anna have brought it year after year in Project Funway. Take a look at this. Look at Anna from so many years ago. She has been a designer, she has been a model, and she's been a big part of this. The entire family has. Kelly's been on that team since this whole thing started, and the placemats proved to be a challenge, but take a look at this, a challenge that they were able to rise to. Yes, those are honest to goodness placemats that she's wearing, and she really does have the stage presence. She struts it, she wears that well, and the incredible flow of this dress. What an incredible design. Have I said incredible enough? It's an incredible show. This is an incredible family. Hey, we're having an incredible night. Let's see what's next.
Yes!
Hi!
Hi!
I noticed that you've got some designs here behind you. You want to talk about some of these?
This one is pool noodles actually that were just cut simply with an X-Acto knife and then rewound together into a wedding design.
Ooh, which you've already been cutting. Very cool.
Yes, and then we also got these. Not sure what they are, but they're blue.
Yep.
Pretty color.
I think that's so cool.
The idea here is a fire and ice dress.
Let's check out this idea coming into reality. There is some incredible designs in years past from the Ovary Design House, but this year always expected to take the stage in quite the way, and you can see that Lisa is just walking that like nobody else. Actually, that smoke came from her fire and ice dress. You put those two together and that's what you get. Look at the stage presence, look at the way she feels it, look at the shoes. I love every piece of this. I love Funway 2021, and you can see that, yep, Kisses, I'll be back next year. I cannot wait to see the next house. Let's keep this show rolling. Let's see if they're home. Let's see what's in the box, and let's get this thing. Look, they even opened the door. Hi. So let's dig into this. Is that an air mattress?
Yeah, there's 2 of them.
I just can't. Oh, look at this. Lots of that PPE stuff, different filtered things. Duncan, tell me about a teacher that I don't care if you name drop as well. You got a teacher that means a lot to you right now, because this is all in support of teachers.
Yeah,
What's his name?
Mr. Hogan.
All right. I do have a request, if I may. It's a little cold out there. Can I borrow your cape? You cool with that? Since you wore this, Duncan, a couple of years ago, I have been envying it ever since, wanted to wear it ever since. I totally didn't pull a piece off right there. That didn't happen at all, but yeah. For all of us at Project Funway, this is the world famous shirt design house. Thanks for having me. To infinity and beyond. The Shear family's been a part of this year after year, and they always bring the thunder. Boy, I didn't get to keep the cape. Let's just be honest with that. But like you can see, all those years going, oh, we are looking at quite the theme. They really took those materials that were given to them and turned it into something spectacular. You're seeing anything but fabric with every design, but certainly this. Some PPE material, some from the hospital being a part of that. There's incredibly cut out designs and just, again, stage presence and something like we haven't seen before. I like that theme. I like that look. I like Funway 2021. Let's see what's coming up next. And it's Funway 2021 with the Cantelli Design House giving us another offering, and holy cow, will you take a look at that. It's highly caffeinated. It took a long time to drink all that coffee, but came out as a spectacular design. The hoop skirt, catcher in the atmosphere as you spin around. Boy, what a fantastic dress. Her stage presence as well makes such a big difference as it does with so many of different designs. Love seeing this. Cannot wait to see what's next. Four houses down, there are more coming, and the creativity just continues to skyrocket. This is such a treat to be a part of this, but obviously we're seeing all these fun pieces, but the Education Foundation of Eagle County is an important part of our students and our teachers' lives. Let's find out a little bit more about their mission.
Since 2010, state funding to Eagle County schools has been reduced by $75.8 million. This year, because of COVID, the state further reduced funding to Eagle County schools by another $9 million. Phil Qualman, our superintendent, says this: "We want the community to know that our teachers and staff have gone all out to get and keep children in school. The continued support and grace from our community remains essential. The challenges of COVID have left our community, teachers, and students reeling with the stress of danger, uncertainty, and economic challenges. To succeed, our students need equitable access to core academics, reliable student services, and enrichment." Teachers are the #1 in-school influence on student achievement. The Education Foundation of Eagle County is our community's voice for public education, focusing on areas where student need and impact are the greatest: mental health, arts and music enrichment, STEM advancement, teacher recognition and retention, and community engagement. With your support, EFEC passed 5B, confirming our community's belief in our teachers and students, and ensuring $8.5 million per year in local school funding, increased teacher pay by 10%, started restoring counselor positions, and initiated $600,000 in technology upgrades. With your support, EFEC has secured over $380,000 in grants to fulfill our promises to identify and work and advocate toward a sustainable approach for student counseling. Your contributions have allowed EFEC to grant more than $290,000 for innovative classroom programs and $190,000 to recognize and retain top teachers. EFEC is your voice for education. We understand the needs. We've identified the solutions. Together, let's give each dollar where we can realize the greatest impact. Help us fill the gap. Be part of the solution. EFEC. Give today.
All right, we are here in Eagle Bend. This is the house of Vivi Marquez, and it is the world famous Marquez Design House. Hello!
Hello! Come on in!
Thank you for having us. But these are some of the designs from years past. What was that first dress? Which one was it?
The white wedding dress with silverware and paper plate.
Speaking of challenging materials, let's dig in. What is this? Boy, there's new things in every box, which is one of the coolest. Anything but fabric always, right?
Yes, this, I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
I don't know what they use it for.
Some kind of paper, but a weird plasticky.
Mm-hmm.
This is freaking me out a little bit right here.
Yeah, I don't know the name for that material, but
you know what it is, right? It's that stuff that goes on the
lamps?
On the lights.
Yeah, on the lights.
PPE material from the hospital. They were making masks out of this. From a parent, someone who's been involved for this for the past 4 years. Why is it important to you to be a part of Project Funway? Rather than just the fun, but what are the other pieces?
Me preguntaban que si por qué me gustaba hacer este proyecto. Lo que más me gusta de participar en este evento es que tengo la oportunidad de ser parte de algo más grande, de aportar aunque sea una parte muy pequeña, pero que ayuda, que sé que sirve para algo muy importante que es nuestros hijos y los maestros.
We love it. So this is awesome. The runway show, not all that long, and this is all going to turn into something spectacular. It's one of the coolest things about Funway is the creativity, but it's also the compassion and kindness. Thank you for just this time.
Oh, thank you. You're welcome.
I'm taking off. I am off to the next house to make sure that they're doing good, but we will see you at the runway show.
Okay, thank you very much.
Vivi, thank you so much.
Thank you for coming.
I love this. Isn't this so cool? What a beautiful spot. What a cool family. And what another chance to see something creative. Thanks for watching Project Funway TV. We're going to see you all on the runway. Project Funway 2021, you can see some incredible designs from the Marquez family. Now all of this, we always say anything but fabric, but this is honest to goodness acrylic. Some of this material is so hard to work with, they had to heat the material in order to cut it. And I don't know, maybe a little bit dangerous for the models, but look at that. They are wearing it and they are wearing it with style. Love the way that moves, love that this is such a family event. What a treat to see the Marquez family once again as a part of Project Funway. I can't wait. And I just love walking up to this house because I'm feeling it. I don't know if you see the sign up there. We are the music makers. We are the dreamer of dreams. I mean, does this not seem like an art house already? Talk to me about your design process. So the box came in. I want to take you back to that moment when Wendy drops off an incredible box of materials.
So, what do you think it would sound like when
I think it would sound, I think everybody's feeling when they open their box is something like this.
From the living room to the stage, the G&J Tao Design House, always impressing. Some of the designs from last year still sticking in our head. They really make a presence when they hit the stage, so it's always fun to watch this family walk. The artistic nature of this couple just blows you away, and as you can see, what a pairing, what an outfit, and what an amount of colors. Their energy is infectious, and they love supporting Education Foundation of Eagle County. That's what Project Funway does. That's why we have so much fun and support. But look at you can do that and support students and teachers. I cannot wait to see what's next. Love those designs, love those people. Effects here. Merry Christmas. Hi. I'm trying not to drop it all. Hi. All right, let's put this year's materials here, but talk to me a little bit about last year's dress.
Last year we did for the show, as people walked in to the big performance, we had them stop and write down the name of their favorite teacher. And then we made this dress on the fly, and so it's so fun. And people had such a great time standing there and thinking about their favorite teacher and the impact that they had on their lives.
I absolutely love a dress that honors teachers. This year, they're gonna honor them through puzzle pieces. There's gonna be a lot of colors, a lot of shapes, and a lot of creativity. But if we know the Kirshner House, they always make magic happen. Kirshner family always doing an incredible job with Project Funway. Honestly, one of the families that has brought this to us year after year. And you can see Barrett Kirshner, who's been in this since she was a little kid, but she is walking the runway in her own design. It is an extraordinarily puzzling piece. It's the pants, it's the top, they all come together, well, like puzzle pieces do. Hey, I love the shoulders, I love the tiara, but also I love Barrett's stage presence. You know, when the students have been doing this year after year, they really feel it out there, and you can see that she's absolutely feeling the moment. That does come into play for our judges. We'll have to see how this shakes out, but the Kirshner family, no puzzle as to why they're in it year after year. Let's see if they're home. Hi.
Hello. Hi.
Hi guys. These are the Hornbostels. Chloe and Monica, nice to see you both.
Nice to see you, Colin.
Thank you for having us. All right, so now we have to talk about it because I'm really excited. And you have had the box for just a little bit now. This is some of the stuff that came out, so can we take a look at some of this stuff that's here?
Well, these were, Wild West Day water bottles.
I remember these from Wild West Day.
Yeah, and we had quite a few of these. So there was orange, black, and blue that came in the box. And then they also come with these keychains. Yeah. So it's like a portable water bottle.
So I made hundreds of these. Oh, here's a bird. I was all excited about the bird. But again, he's like too curly. Like, he's not a good bird.
You're not, you bad bird. Hornbostel Design House, one that we look to year after year for incredible designs, and you can see that this year they have dressed to impress. Those are those water bottles cut into some incredible designs. It's upcycling in the best possible way, using one fundraiser to help another school fundraiser. Couldn't do better than pairing Wild West Days and Project Funway. Monica was a little laid up this year with some knee surgery, so she had time to cut out all those bad birds and more. What a cool design. Project Funway 2021. Can't wait to see what's next. Project Funway wouldn't happen without the incredible volunteers and certainly our hairstylists and our makeup stylists. I want to say a huge thanks to these people who gave of their time, their talents, and their treasures to be a part of what we're doing here with Funway 2021. The Qualman Design House, being Miss Maddie Qualman, designer, model, player, coach, everything, has brought us an incredible offering this year. You're not going to believe it when I tell you, but those are made out of magazines. Honest to goodness, magazines all cut, put together with brads, and it looks like fabric. It moves like a dress. Maddie obviously knows how to work it. She knows how to be a model, but the design prowess that this young woman has shown year after year is really blowing us away. Cannot wait to see what's next from Funway 2021. Come on, let's go see if they're home. This is the world famous Brown Holt Design House, correct?
It is. Welcome in.
The one and only, thank you. Okay, we have to talk about this stuff. So let's look at these right now. I mean, I remember the moment when this one came out down the runway as well. Alan, tell me about this one.
I helped a lot with this one because I ate most of the chocolate.
Well done.
Well done. Still a recovering diabetic.
Yeah, you still got the shakes because of all this. So take me through what you got.
We have an entire bag
These are sweet.
of car tracks.
Also,
Legos galore.
In awesome colors.
There's a theme of rainbow colors.
Yes, there is. Can I take the dog with me, or does she?
No, she's safe.
Project Funway 2021, the Brown Holtz Design House really blew us away this year. They have in years past, but what incredible offerings. And they really went with the Asian flair this year. That's what the materials spoke to them, and you can see that they turned into something spectacular. You know, the things I love about this is that the entire family got involved. Everybody's out there posing. Everybody's having fun. Alan was a little bit nervous to walk that runway, but you can see that he's pulling that off with style. The Brown Holtz Design House, one that we look for year after year, but look at that, look at the dragon, look at the family. That's Funway 2021. Let's check out what's next. Anything but fabric has always been the motto of Project Funway since it started. Check out this garden hose, and this is gonna be sweet. All right, I will let you dig in like crazy, but yes, the garden hose part of it as well. Wait, what's your first reaction? What do you see?
A lot of Rubik's Cubes.
There's here, can I get you a few more? Whoa. We'd really like to overdo the Rubik's Cubes for you. Yeah. Was it nervous walking out there? Oh my gosh.
You practice and then when you walk out, you're like, oh my God, there's so much more people there than you expect. It's a little scary.
And the lights, and it's loud, and there's usually some obnoxious guy yelling, and yeah, it's crazy. That is a good memory. All right, just like that, walking out there. Whew. The world famous Rimmel Design House, I will say, see you later. Project Funway 2021 wouldn't have come off without, honestly, the Rimmel Design House, the incredible work by Wendy Rimmel and all of the volunteers, all the staff, everybody that makes this possible. But Wendy and her team, all the Rimmels, honestly, that entire family, so creative, so just awesome. And you can see this year's offering is something pretty spectacular. The 20s flair right there, the flapper girl, she's got the accessories to boot. You're seeing the Rubik's Cubes. You're seeing so many of the different materials that were given, all turned into something that you could just wear out on the town. Oh, what an incredible offering from the Rimmel Design House this year. Let's check out what's next at Funway 2021. Project Funway is blessed to have a super celebrity who helps us out year after year. He cares about the kids in Eagle County, and he cares about fashion. Mr. Mondo Guerra has provided us with this design. Mondo's an all-star winner from Project Runway, but we bring him to Funway, and honest to goodness, he has more fun here than he ever would on any of that stuff. You can see this design. It's got the movement. It's got all of the pieces that go with it. Mondo takes in, when he designs, it is top to bottom. It is shoes all the way to the top, and you can see this one is dressed to impress. So thankful to have Mondo here year after year as a part of Project Funway. This has been an incredible show so far. There is more creativity to come, but I want to take a look at some of the educators and the teachers, the people that make those differences in our students' lives, and what the Education Foundation of Eagle County does for our teachers. It's been a tough year, and we know that for the students and the teachers, but they have stepped up in incredible ways. Let's take a look.
The biggest challenge over this past year has been watching families struggle. You know, I've seen it a million times where we weren't all in the same boat when this thing happened. We were all in the same storm. Some folks riding it out in a yacht, and many of our families trying to navigate it in a really tiny rowboat.
As a teacher in Eagle County during the pandemic, I feel tired, and it's been a lot of work, but I feel I have a sense of accomplishment.
I really feel like our staff and students and families have been very resilient this year. They've been through a lot and show up to school every day with a smile on their face.
If I think about my students now, I have to say that their resilience and their ability to adapt to change was a constant inspiration for me through this process. What makes us different and in a way unique in Eagle County School is the fact that we were able to keep our schools open.
Sometimes saying, I don't know how, but we're gonna make it happen, and we did. And you know, we kept getting up every morning, we kept coming back in the building and saying, this is worth it for kids, and doing it.
What grounds me is a long time living in this community and a lot of relationships with staff, with neighbors, with parents. So I feel like I'm vested in what happens with our students and with my neighbors and with this community, and hope that people understand that when they invest in EFEC through their donations and through their support or their participation in events like Project Funway, that translates into support for our kids.
We are grateful for the Education Foundation of Eagle County. If we need something, we know that we are able to reach out to them and speak to them about our needs, and that they will help us out and find a way to make it happen.
Strong schools equal strong communities, and one huge way that you can support our schools is supporting EFEC.
Really extremely important to know that by donating to this amazing organization, no matter the amount, you are directly impacting the life of the children of this valley. EFEC plays a key role in the future of our children.
We're riding down the boulevard. We're riding through the dark night. We're half a tank and empty heart. Pretending we're in love, but it's never enough. Nah, as the sirens fill the lonely air. Oh, how did we get here now, babe? We see a storm is closing in. Pretending we scared. Don't say a word while we dance with the devil. You brought a fire to a world so cold. We're out of time on a highway to never. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Don't say a word while we dance with the devil. You brought a fire to a world so cold. We're out of time on a highway to never.
Honorable mention for Project Funway 2021, the first honorable mention all the way from New York City, Project Runway star Mondo Guerra and his design using plastic bags in a way that they have never been used before.
This event is very important to me because it recognizes the teachers, and I think that is very important because they don't get as much praise as they deserve. And I will say that for me, the teachers were the ones that really empowered me to achieve my dreams.
Also receiving an honorable mention this year, the Brownholtz family. I love this family design, love their Asian-inspired theme, and love the fact that the entire family is a part of this. Honorable mention to all of them. Coming in at third place, the G&J Tao Design House. Love this design, love this couple. Our second place winner of Project Funway, the Rimal Design House, the Rubik's Cubes turned into the flapper dress. Holy cow, never seen anything like it. Our first place finisher in Project Funway 2021, the Hornbostel family, their amazing design made from Wild West Day water bottles. Chloe and Monica, congratulations. And Best in Show for Project Funway 2021 goes to Miss Maddie Qualman. She's the designer, she's the model. She took magazines and turned them into something spectacular. Congratulations, Maddie. Fantastic. There it is. That's our winners. That's so much fun. But like I said, the real winners, Project Funway and the Education Foundation of Eagle County. Thank you so much, judges. Thank you all the people who participated and all of you. Thanks for being a part of it this year. We'll be back next year. What an incredible show. Thank you so much for watching, for being a part of this. A huge thanks to Vail Resorts Epic Promises, our presenting sponsor this year, as well as our Cashmere level sponsors. That's Jenna Browning and Joe Illick. Thank you so much. R.A. Nelson, thank you. Amanda Precourt, thank you. Hair and makeup stylist, thank you. All you students out there, thank you. Parents, teachers, whatever it took. Capture the Action, the crew that made this all possible. Thank you, but really, educators, you have gone above and beyond in this crazy year, and we want to send a very sincere thank you to all of you for taking care of all of our children and making this year happen despite all the circumstances. And you know what? As things are getting better and better, I'm really hoping for Project Funway on the runway in 22. I will see you there.